Oh, it's time that we've all been waiting for. You're going to play table tennis on the programme.
Yes.
Shall we introduce your opponent?
Against a worthy adversary.
Well, let's tell the viewers a story first. Table tennis, generally thought of course, game best suited to the super agile young people. But there is a group of pensioners challenging that perception, proving that creaky joints, the odd hip replacement, not always a barrier to playing international sport at the highest levels.
Yes, a new documentary called Ping Pong follows 8 competitors with a combined age of over 700 as they battle it out in the World Veterans Championship. One of them is 83-year-old Terry Donlon.
Good morning.
Who's here. And Sylvia's alongside him. Sylvia's your sort of mentor, helper,
companion,
guardian angel, all of those things. We'll have a chat, Terry, in just a moment, but let's see a bit of you in action.
Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or fitter man, but sooner or late, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can.
This old gal, I don't care how good she is, I should get her. She can't move, right?
You should never count your chickens, darling, before your eggs get hatched. 'Cause I believe in my soul, you finally met your man.
And Terry and Sylvia, welcome to the programme.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you. And you were correct. We saw that. We'll come to your story in just a second. The oldest competitor who we saw there is Dorothy, who you were just... I thought she was 99. She's now 100.
She's now 100 years old, yeah.
And she was competing.
Yes, she was competing, yeah. And believe it or not, you could not get near her all through the tournament.
Well, because people wanted to say hello.
Everybody
Shake
wanted the
hand.
photograph
Of
taken and
course.
everything. It was absolutely marvellous. Now, we've just been to Sweden. We came back yesterday for the World Championship. There's a man there playing 102.
How did he get on?
And I don't know. I really don't know, because there's no... It goes from 80 to 85 and 85 to 89. So there was no of his age group, so he's got to step down.
So you're a relative youngster then?
Yes,
How old are you?
83.
83.
Well, I'm 83 going on 41.
Yes. And that's how you feel?
Yeah.
What?
Age, your age doesn't matter.
No.
It's what your body feels.
Well, there's the question, Terry. There's quite a long list of things that are wrong with you.
Yes.
Can you give us the brief version of your physical condition?
When I was 14, I had TB, fluid on the lung. And then in 1996, I had prostate cancer. So I asked him to take that out, which he did do, Mr. Oh, I forgot his name now.
Doesn't matter.
The surgeon took him out. And then 8 months later, I had a different cancer on the kidney, so they took my right kidney out. And then in 2010, we went to Turkey. I banged my head in a taxi going over a sleeping policeman. Finished up in hospital at night. They said it was very bad. Told Sylvia there wasn't much chance, kind of thing.
Yes.
So you tell
Effectively, you
That's
were
it,
written
you
off,
know.
weren't you? They said that you weren't... They
Yeah.
said Terry wasn't going to
Tell them what
survive.
they
Well,
said.
she came out to me, she said, you know, your friend's got a very bad blood infection. So I said, how's he got that? So, I don't know. She said, but you must see a doctor when you go home. I said, is it that bad? She didn't say any more, you know, because she was more or less saying that he was dying, you know.
And yet, here you are, here
Well,
he
he
is.
was poorly when he went back.
Yeah.
He went in hospital, he had heart attack, he had gallstone trouble, and on top of this, he had found out that he had bone cancer. So he was really, really poor. He was on the verge of dying.
How has the table tennis transformed him then?
How is it?
How has the table tennis transformed him?
Well, yeah, but I think it's just his frame of mind, you know. And he's got such a lot of friends all over the world. But he was really poorly, weren't he, Terry?
One of the things,
Yes.
Terry, that comes out of the film is the effect that playing table tennis has on those who play it. You know, and it both for the mind and physically.
Yes, yeah.
It's extraordinary, isn't it?
It is, because you go there to win. And like this last week, there was 3,500 people going there to win. Now, there's only one winner at the end. So you can see how difficult it is to get to the final, even or quarterfinals or semi-finals. It's very difficult. But it's a challenge to everybody. And everybody that's, say, 40 years old, they're not 40 years old, because age is only a number.
Well, let's have another look at a little bit of the film and some of the competition. Let's have a look.
Your match keeps your match fit. It's not like the younger ones, you know, the 40s and the 50s, where they go out running and all the rest of it, and they go in the gym and things like that. When you start getting to 60, you forget all about that, because your matches keep you fit.
Do you know Les Darcy does weights?
Les, yeah, he's crackers, isn't he? Who expects a 90-year-old to train with weights? I think training on the table is just as good for me. I've got an implant here. I've got to have, like, recharged every 3 months, but that controls the cancer. So, no, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy with my life.
Yeah. And table tennis makes you happy?
Yes, I've got to thank Mr. Brough from Stepping Hill Hospital. He's the one that told me, OK, you've got 2 years, you can have 2 years. But I said, can I ever play table tennis again? He said, I'll get you playing table tennis again. And he's done that.
And Sylvia, one of the other stories that emerges is, particularly, there was one woman, I can't remember her name now, who clearly felt like she was slipping. Her mind was slipping.
That's right.
Possibly
yeah, that's
Alzheimer's, you know. And she felt like when she started playing table tennis, everything fell into focus
we met
again.
her last week. Yeah, she's a lovely lady.
It's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yeah.
How the
and
effect
she's fantastic. She's a good age as well, isn't she?
Yeah, she's over 85.
Oh, not that old.
Terry, are we going to have a bit of a
knockabout?
Do you fancy it?
Go on then.
Right, so you stay with me.
Yeah, are they going on?
We'll make our way over to the other side.
Charlie has decided to challenge Terry.
Terry's got his tracksuit on, so I think that's going to be a bit of an advantage. I think Terry, you're going to stay this end. Oh, Terry's going down that end. Okay. Actually, that's my favourite end over there.
Yeah. Well, now the different ball.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're doing it now. Here we
40
go.
milli ball
Let's
now.
be the spectators.
Come on.
So that's a big
I'm ready.
difference. Come on. Let it come to you. Let
1-0.
the ball come to you.
Oh dear. It's going to be an epic rally.
Good.
Hallelujah.
Good.
1-1. Terry, do you have a particular shot that's your favourite?
Yeah.
Oh, he was going for the smash there. Did you see that?
2-1.
And sometimes, Terry, I know, having seen the film, that you struggle with your breath during the competitions.
Yeah, I've got emphysema, you see, as well.
3-1.
So should I be trying to make you run around the table?
Yeah.
Maybe that way.
Like this. Like this.
Oh, it's a slippery floor.
Superb effort, well done.
We're
Brilliant.
going to carry on for a while now, Terry.
That's not easy, is it, Charlie?
I don't
That's
mind.
not
It's
easy.
not easy.
Well, Terry, lovely to meet
Charlie
you.
gets on well together as well, don't you? Work well together.
Oh, well, thank
come
you for
over
saying
good.
that.
Yeah, you come
Thank
over to
you.
eat, yeah.
Oh, that's not
So
nice.
do watch it. Watch early.
Good.
Wake
But you
up
know we're
early.
still on camera, Sylvia.
What?
We're still on camera, broadcasting to the nation here. Should we get the weather from Carol who's at Wimbledon?
Good morning from Wimbledon. You can see behind me the covers are over, centre court. In fact, we've just watched Rick, the chap who mows the lawn, skip underneath there with his lawnmower. He'd almost finished mowing the court and now he's just going to complete that job. It started to rain here at Wimbledon. It's fairly light rain, and as we go through the course of the day, what you'll find is, especially later on in the afternoon and into the evening, the rain will turn more persistent. Chilly as well, especially in the breeze and the rain. Now, for most of us today, the forecast is a cloudy one with some rain. In fact, fact, it's been raining through the night. We've had rain across the southwest of England, and we're likely to continue with that as we go through the course of the morning. You can see how it comes into the southwest, extends over towards the Isle of Wight and up through Gloucestershire and into the west of Wales. The rest of Wales, a cloudy start to the day and also a damp one. And for Northern Ireland, well, here too it's cloudy with some drizzle. It's the northern half of Scotland this morning that's seeing the best of the dry weather. For central and southern Scotland and also the north of England, here we've got some light rain. As we head a bit further south into the Midlands, we run back into the more persistent rain, and that extends all the way down towards the south coast, heading northwards and also eastwards. And it's really all but the far east of East Anglia and the far east of Kent that is going to hang on to the dry weather. Everywhere else is going to be wet. So then through the day, the rain continues to pulsate northwards and eastwards. Behind it, there'll be some brightness coming through, but even so, we could see some sharp showers. Some of those could be thundery, more especially across Northern Ireland, eastern parts of Wales, into the Midlands and the northeast of England. So feeling cool today. Now, as we go into the evening and overnight period, well, the bulk of the rain will move away. Behind it, it's going to be fairly cloudy. There'll be a little bit of mist around as well. But most of us staying in double figures overnight, so not a particularly cold night, in fact, quite a mild one. We start off tomorrow right back at square one. A new area of low pressure showing its hand in the southwest of England, bringing in some rain with it. So after a dry, bright start in central and eastern areas, that rain will come across us again to most, but away from the far north of Scotland. And temperatures, if anything, up a touch on today. And then the outlook for Wimbledon. Well, we've got rain today. It looks like we're going to have some rain tomorrow and also rain on Wednesday. And it's turning more showery by the time we get to Thursday. So the outlook for Wimbledon this week is unsettled. And in fact, the outlook for all of us this week remains fairly unsettled. So, Sally, that's not necessarily good news, is it?
It's not brilliant news for Andy Murray today, is it, on court number one with no roof?
I know, that's a real shame. It looks like it will be interrupted at some stage.
I knew I should have brought my wellies. Maybe tomorrow, hey?
Hopefully it's not going to be that bad. Back to you two.
Bye.
Oh, thanks both.
Thanks both very much. Of course, we're reporting this morning on the news that the chairman of Barclays Bank, Marcus Agius, has resigned. That was known it was going to happen, but the official confirmation happened at 7 o'clock this morning.
Yes, now, 9 o'clock, a young at heart 50-year-old who can turn her hand to everything from ice skating to show jumping, seeking a new partner for a long-term relationship. Cindy is searching for a significant other.
The doll that used to be Britain's favourite girl next door disappeared from the high street a few years ago, but now her creators are looking for another company to help them relaunch Cindy for a whole new generation. Our arts correspondent David Silito has more.
In the 60s and 70s, Cindy had it all. The cool hairdo, the clothes, the moped, the cooker.
Her bacon and eggs really sizzle.
Barbie was a bit brash, a bit too American. Cindy was very British.
Cindy is the girl next door. She is your friend. She's touchable. Everyone needs a bit of a comfort blanket.
But the years haven't been kind. She's now approaching her 50th birthday, and they're hoping someone might take her on, help her avoid any tragic fashion mistakes. But her fans, many of whom are perhaps no longer the original target age range, have strong views about previous attempts to update her. On the right is 90s Cindy. On the left, 60s.